Hi everyone! Have you ever wondered about those giant spinning things you see in movies? They're called tornadoes, and they are so powerful. Well, today, we're going to be weather detectives and find out the secret recipe for how they're made.
It's kind of like we're chefs in a big weather kitchen, about to cook up a storm. Got your imagination ready? Okay, let's find out what the special ingredients are.
All right, so before we get to the recipe, let's figure out what is a tornado anyway?
Okay, so picture this, a huge spinning tube of air. It reaches all the way from a big gray thundercloud in the sky right down to the grass on the ground. It looks just like a giant twirling funnel. And wow, it's one of the fastest, most powerful things in all of nature.
So what's the first step in our secret recipe? Well, tornadoes need really special ingredients to get going. They don't just pop up out of nowhere.
Every good recipe needs a big mixing bowl, right? Well, for a tornado, the mixing bowl is this really, really big and powerful thunderstorm called a supercell. That's where all the magic starts to happen.
Okay, time to add our two main ingredients to our big supercell mixing bowl. First up, we need some cold, dry air from way, way up high in the sky. And then we need some warm, wet air from down here, close to the ground. But here's the thing. These two types of air do not like to mix. When they meet, things start to get a little wild.
And now for my favorite part. How do we get these ingredients to spin around and make that funnel? It happens in a few super magical steps. Let's check out the steps. First, that cold air and warm air crash into each other. Then, for step 2, winds start blowing from different directions, and that makes the air in the middle start to roll, kind of like an invisible log floating in the sky. But wait, it's rolling sideways. So for step 3, a big whoosh of warm air called an updraft pushes one end of that log up, and now it's spinning up and down like a top. And finally, for step 4, that spinning air gets tighter and faster until, poof, a funnel cloud is born.
We did it! We have our spinning funnel cloud. But hang on a minute, it's not technically a tornado yet. There's one last, really big step to finish our recipe.
Touchdown! The very second that spinning funnel cloud reaches all the way down and touches the ground, that's when it officially becomes a tornado.
And oh my gosh, are they fast! The winds inside a tornado can spin faster than 300 miles per hour. Can you believe that? That's way faster than the fastest race cars you see on TV. Whoosh!
So what does it do when it's on the ground? Well, you know how a vacuum cleaner works at home? A tornado is kind of like a giant, super powerful vacuum cleaner, sucking up dust and leaves and all sorts of things as it moves.
You know how you get grades in school? Well, scientists kind of give tornadoes grades too. They use a special scale to see how strong a tornado was. It goes all the way from an EF0, which is pretty light, to a super-duper strong EF5.
But I'll let you in on a little secret. Even though they're so strong, most tornadoes are actually super quick. They usually only last for a few minutes, and then they just fizzle out and disappear.
And that's it. That's the secret recipe for a tornado. Now you know exactly how they're cooked up in the sky. It really makes you wonder, right? What other amazing weather secrets are out there just waiting for us to discover? Thanks for being a weather detective with me today.